All right, so just wanted to create a quick video going over just two questions that we didn't get a chance to cover yet. So from chapter 1 handout, I wanted to look at from page 2, two of these questions. I want to look at B and E. We already did A, C, and D in class. So again, I just wanted to look at B and E here real quick. So again, just to quickly go over how to solve linear equations, we first simplify each side by clearing parentheses or any fractions. We haven't had fractions yet, so again, clear parentheses when appropriate. Then we want to move the variables to one side and then the constant to the other. Normally, this step is accomplished by adding or subtracting by that term so that it get canceled out to move to the other side. And then isolate the variable by dividing by the coefficient of x, okay? So we want to execute step 1 here on 1b. We want to be able to clear our parentheses, okay? So that would be negative 3x. Negative times a negative is positive 15. Okay. Then we still have what is left on the right-hand side. Okay. So here we're done with step 1. There's nothing that we can do only on the left side of the equal sign, right? None of these terms can get combined. None of these terms can combine. So now we move to step 2, where we want to move the x's to one side and the constants to the other. So I'm going to add 2x. So again, this is where I want to add or subtract to cancel. I'm canceling out that negative 2x, so I'm adding 2x. So I'm adding 2x to this side. Again, whatever we do to one side of the equal sign, we got to do to the other. So we'll have a positive x, or excuse me, negative x, I apologize, negative x, right? Negative 3 plus 2x. And then now we want to move the constant to the right side. So I'm going to cancel out this 15. Because again, I committed to my x's being on the left side of the equal sign. So now I'm going to commit to my constants being on the right side of the equal sign. So canceling out 15, by subtracting 15, I have 4 minus negative 15, or 4 minus 15 is negative 11, right? The icing on the cake, this is your step 3. Now we want to get x by itself, so we divide both sides by negative 1. Okay, so that way we isolate the variable x equals positive 11. Right. Then again, closing that into curly brackets. All right. Let's do a similar procedure here for 1e. Again, we want to first clear parentheses or any fractions that are present. So we would have negative 5x minus 10 equals 8x plus 11. Right. So again, if any of the terms on the left side of the equal sign can combine, you would do that. Anything from the right side, if anything can combine, you would do that. That doesn't happen here. So this is where we move on to step 2, where we start canceling terms out to bring to the other side. Again, I like to have my variables on the left side, so I'm going to subtract 8x to both sides. Again, it's a positive 8x, so to cancel it out, I'm going to subtract 8x to get negative 13x minus 10 equals positive 11. And kind of keeping this, whatever you do to one side, you got to do to the other, right? So subtracting the 8x's. Now I want to get the constants together, so I'm going to add 10 to both sides. Negative 13x equals positive 21. Then the icing on the cake is we would divide by negative 13. So x equals positive 21 over negative 13. Okay, and then as weird as that answer looks like, you are going to have some answers that are like that on MyMathLab. So these are the two answers for problems B and E. So tomorrow in class, we will go over F, and then we'll kind of continue to build off of that.